Methinks. I recently left the Mormon church. I'm now into finding the truth about the church. I'm angry with the church and myself. Did you go through this? I did. I did go through a an angry phase, and the anger has turned to cold hatred in many ways of the Jehovah's Witness religion. I'm not angry with myself because it ultimately it wasn't even a choice that I had. And it wasn't a choice that you had either. Whether you were born in or joined later is irrelevant. Free will is a religious concept, not a scientific one. If you weren't born in, then you joined because you believed that it was the best thing to do at the time. That's why people do things, because they think that it's the best thing to do. They think that it will benefit them the most. So don't blame yourself for being in the religion. It is not your fault ultimately, period. It's not. As far as anger with the church goes, I definitely understand where you're coming from with that. It'll probably take a while to cool down, but with time, you will find more productive ways to deal with the anger. I found a productive way to deal with the anger, talking about it on YouTube. It's done a lot of good for me. I'm really glad that other people can benefit from my experiences in some way and hopefully avoid the mistakes that I made by hearing them out, by hearing me talk about what it was like to be inside the religion and things like that. I would recommend finding other people who have also been inside of a cult like me. And there are a bunch of ex-Mormons on Twitter. They're all over the place, man. There is a vibrant community of ex-Mormons and more generally ex-cult members on the internet. So find them and link up with them and talk to them and talk about your experiences. Something else that helped me exit my angry phase to some extent was watching debates between big people and Christians, like the Bill Nye Ken Ham debate. Absolutely loved watching that shit. It was so fascinating. Or the Christopher Hitchens versus the Catholic Church debate. That was interesting. Christopher Hitchens and Stephen Fry, I believe, did a debate against a couple of Catholics, maybe a nun and a deacon or something. I don't remember, but it was fascinating. Very, very fascinating. And watching that shit made me realize that I'm not crazy, and it helped me process a lot of the feelings that I had about, Jehovah's Witnesses and church in general. So give that a shot. Maybe it'll help out. Methinks. I was born in, but I left at 46, and I hate the damage it may have caused my children. You were doing what you believed was the right thing. Everybody is a hero of their own story. You can't blame yourself for doing what you thought was right. Now we know that it wasn't right. Now we know, and we can move forward from here. We can figure things out and make the best decisions that we can with the information that we have. You didn't know at the time, and now you do. So don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. How many Jehovah's Witnesses did I bring into the religion? I don't know. Maybe none. Maybe 100. Maybe 500. I don't know. I don't know how many people saw a little kid knocking on doors and thought to themselves, they seem like such a nice religion. They're so great. They've got little kids helping out, and he's so well behaved and all that junk. Who knows how many people saw me out there passing out magazines and tracts and were swayed by that. How many people did I bring in? I don't know. Probably not many, realistically. But either way, even if it was 2,000, I cannot blame myself for that. I was doing what I thought was the right thing. So don't beat yourself up. Don't look to the past. Just look forward and do the best you can with the information you have.